not eating too much of one thing, but a large amount of proteins, a large amount of fats, and no carbohydrates. That's also somewhat of a good combination still. Okay. Now, bad combinations is when we start getting a large amount of carbohydrates with a large amount of fat. Like look at some of the pizzas. Maybe some of the food that we ate during the Super Bowl was like that. Okay, but that's the cool thing about having vacation meals is you can look and plan ahead, and you can allow yourself to eat those things. You just wouldn't do it on a daily basis. And then the worst combination is a large amount of carbohydrates, a large amount of fat, and a large amount of protein. And that's probably the Super Bowl party all put together. Okay, it's that pizza, that meat lovers pizza that's just full of bad meats, bad cheeses, and so bad fats, and then bad carbohydrates. So, but again, it's not bad to eat those things. Okay, we're not saying at all you cannot eat those things. What you want to do is you want to limit it. Okay, you want to plan. With our children, and I was like Renee. When I was eating really pure, and I was giving my kids really bad food because I go to a restaurant and it said the kids meal. I was like, well, kids eat macaroni and cheese, they eat chicken nuggets, and they eat these things. And then we didn't realize that, hey, we're not supposed to be feeding our kids and stuff. And so we started changing, but we said, you know what? Rather than taking it all away from them, on Wednesday nights you can have whatever you want for bedtime. You get to pick it. And on Saturday morning, same thing, whatever you want. If you want to eat a bowl of sugar for breakfast, you go ahead. And that's what they do. I mean, that's truly what that sugar cereal really is. It's a bowl of sugar. And so they're allowed to have that. And we can see it. We're kind of frustrated by about 11 or 12 in the morning on Saturday because we can see how they're acting. It's just it's amazing how it changes their behavior. Okay, so we're going to talk about resistance exercise. Now, before we get into exercise, though, I know a lot of people come up with a lot of different reasons to not exercise. Well, tonight I want to show you a video of someone that has a huge challenge, but yet still does not exercise. Anyone heard of the Hoyt Team Hoyt? What they do is it's a gentleman and his son. Okay, and this gentleman was told when I think he was about 50 years old. He said his doctor told him, "You are on a path of destruction. You are going to die from heart disease if you don't make some changes." And so he started making changes. Not only did he make some changes, though, you'll see what he did in his life. This will be Did everybody see that?
Can you turn some of the lights
Yeah,
on?
I'm going to turn it. that cool?
Yeah.
It's hard to watch that and not cry, isn't it? So remember that's Hawaii Ironman triathlon. I mean, that is huge. Like that's tough to do by yourself, and he's pulling his son, pushing him on a bicycle, pushing him when he's running. I mean, that's just pretty cool to see that. It's just awesome.
I think I've ever seen the God too. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, GodTube. If you guys haven't heard it, it's got some wonderful videos. They're filtered better than YouTube, and they're going to be more focused on God, obviously. So
if I did GodTube, I just Google Hoyt or something.
yep, that's all. Team Hoyt is what I did. So it's a really cool video. There's some really powerful videos on there, and so as far as exercise, I know that we can come up with a lot of different excuses